Suggestion. So, when we talk about suggestion, what we're going to be touching on is what would you suggest to a friend? So, imagine the scenario where you are struggling with a task or a situation, and it really feels like you're really struggling. So, one way of doing this is to make a suggestion. So, you could make a suggestion to a friend of yours or family member, whoever it may be, and then say to them, this is what I would suggest I would do in this situation that you are in. Could be anything. But what you then do is you're stepping into the shoes of someone else. And when you step into the shoes of someone else and you see it from a different perspective, what's happening is it becomes a little bit clearer. You will start to hear yourself say different words, or you may even find a different technique for doing the same task that you've been struggling with. And this is a really good way and safe way of being able to find different ways if you're stuck or struggling in a certain task. So, what would you suggest to a friend to complete a task or a situation?
It's always so much easier to look at somebody else's situation and solve their problems. So much easier than solving your own problems. And that's what this does. And there's plenty of research around about it. So if you struggle with the idea of thinking that a friend or a family member, what you would suggest to them in the same situation, then instead go for the alternative that they used in a piece of research, which was what would Batman do in the same situation? And that they found was very neutral and worked really well for helping people to think outside of the box and problem solve in a different way. So, what would you suggest to Batman?